Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and good morning at uh, here in Finland as well. Uh, I hope that we are just joining. Few of the parents are joining, and few of the participants are joining from Pune and Nasik and Mumbai. So we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and then we'll start. By the time today's agenda is that we will discuss about the Creative Ideator Camp, the camp in which we are will be discussing about the various ideas about the creativity, the projects of the students, uh, real-time projects, at the same time various training programs and workshops which are meant for the students, enhancing their thinking process, at the same time making them together, working in a team, and it's a fun. That's what is more important. So I guess we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and then we'll start. By that time, I will just try to invite few of the uh, watching here. So let's see how it looks like. Uh, so there are. So if those who would like to join this, I will just put the message on the most of the WhatsApp group here as well, so that people can be able to join in. Okay, so already communicated together. So if someone wants to join the live for questions, please send your email address and we can be able to invite you with Google Hand. Just participate and ask questions and we can have a free flowing discussion. So please just send your email addresses so that we can invite you in the Hangout so that we can be able to see you. Okay, so let's start now. Uh, so first of all, thank you for joining and watching this Google Hangout broadcast for our Creative Ideator Camp. I can see that there are all around from 3 cities, including Nasik, Pune, uh, and Mumbai. A few parents, a few teachers have joined to this Hangout. Uh, so first of all, uh, what is a creative ideator, and why the name of the camp is Creative Ideator Camp? So, creative ideator is a person who really thinks about the creative ideas, and not only thinks, but he mainly creates those ideas into reality, converts those ideas into reality. And this is not something like a rocket science, which needs to be there only with the most creative people in the world. In fact, creativity is an ongoing process in every human being, and that process really continues once we go on practice it on a regular basis. With the current system of in the schools or in the classrooms, it is very difficult to make the creativity into the regular routine practices for most of the students. But this is a platform that Council for Creative Education is trying to provide to the students, mainly of the age group of 8 to 16, in which they will be given an opportunity to process their thinking process, give their justice to their thoughts, and unleash their creativity, so that they can be able to see the real potential of their uh, ideas. And based on that, the camp has been designed in such a way that it's a 5 days residential camp. The plan is that it will be held on 22nd April to 26th April, first in Pune, then in Nasik, and then in again in Pune from 13th May to 20th May, and then again in Nasik from 28th May to 24th May. So it's a 5 days camp to be held in Pune, Nasik, Mumbai. For in Pune, from 22nd April to 26th April, it will be held at the on the road for the Muishi from Paul. And actually there is a place called Pirangut. There is a very amazing uh, atmosphere there, because the this Rani Lakshmibai military school, I have already personally been staying there actually in that school just 5 years back in 2010-11, because I experienced how that school has been built. It's a quite a good atmosphere, quite safe, and most importantly, it is a real conducive atmosphere where the residential camps can be held. It's a girls' military school, but this is the specialty that we are making the accommodation for the girls and boys separately. There is a quite a, because it's a military school, there is a plenty of securities already in place. The school will be closed during the camp days, but there will be few students from the school who will be residing there. And actually they will be also taking part in some of the activities or the physical activities along with the other kids and other girls. Actually those are the girls from the military schools. They can be able to participate also with us. So that's a good conducive atmosphere for all of us. uh, Coming back to the, I will just share my screen so that we can be able to go through a couple of quick ideas about what exactly is the camp mean for. There are a couple of messages I can see here actually. So okay, so I guess one of the question which is that I am not very clear on how to collaborate. So please, I will just send you the Hangout link so that you can be able to join in. There was a question that how can I join in, but I have already given this answer here. So we'll just wait till everything is in, because there is a link called Hangouts on Air broadcast for free. So just you can click there and you can join in there. Okay. So, here is the basic information about the camp. This 5 days camp uh, is a very designed activity because it is learning through fun. That's the basic idea, and it's an opportunity for the students that once they learn something, they can be able to create something based on the same ideas, and not only create those ideas, but they in fact they will be able to collaborate with other team members to make sure that whatever they have thought, they can be able to convert it into actual projects. And those projects, I will come back to that, what could be the types of those projects, how they are being able to design, and what will be the final outcome. But before that, let's go through the highlights of the camp. First of all, the camp is meant for the blending your knowledge with the help of your existing leadership skills, and which will benefit to your individual personality development. So day one of the camp, in which whenever all the kids will join together from age group of 8 to 16, we will form them into groups. They will first start working together, and actually there are a few ice breaking activities, and that day is dedicated for some of the presentation skills, and some of the skills in which we are trying to design some workshops which are for the personality development and for the creative ideas and rational thinking. So these are the three ideas which is based on the day one of the activity. So that's a specific part which is happening on the day one. You can be able to see all this camp in the schedule of the camp. So that's the number one. Then after completing this part, then we are going for the second day, where in which we will have one outdoor camp or the outdoor activity, in which we are making use of this part uh, through the basically we are trying to make sure that the students and the kids are getting together as a team. We don't want that individual students to participate just as individual, but they should be able to come together as a part of team, and then they should be able to deliver, think, uh, because in our past experiences and through our research, we understood that the creativity, when it is being practiced individually and when it is practiced in a group, there is an exponential increase in the creative angle of the individual when it is being done in a team. So we are harnessing this ability of individual to make sure that uh, the creative ideas, at the same time the implementation side of those ideas, will be getting together. So at the end of the day two, we will be able to come together with the help of this test, and this will be and first is outdoor activity in which we are going for a small trek nearby area, and during the trek the teams are getting analyzed and they are being worked out. Please make sure that at the end of this time, the teams are not finalized. We are testing the students, and we are and the students are trying to build their cohesive forces together. And by the end of day two, after the trek is over, and there are some couple of activities and couple of science activities which will be planned on the day two afternoon. Once they are over, then they will be coming up with the teams. So by the end of day two, students will be allocated in the group of 5, and then they will be made a group of 5 students. As of now, we have made the two groups, one for the age of group of 8 to 12, which is approximately between fourth to sixth grade standard, and then from 12 to 16, which is a second group, or 12 to 15, which is the first group, and just those who have cleared the 10th, completed the 10th exam, then there is a separate group for them. So there will be 3 groups, and practically within these 3 age groups, the teams will be formed of 5 persons each, or five people each. Why the number 5? I guess there is a specific logical reason for that. Um the Because we need to get the basic team working in place. So if the team is too big, then the individual's contribution is getting neglected. If the team is very small, then there is not sufficient energy. So to make sure that the balance is there, we have decided the number to be 5 in a team. And actually, this team, they will work together for next 4 days continuously, starting from day 2, 3, 4, 5, and while taking some workshops, taking some training programs, they will start developing their projects simultaneously. So there is a design which has been made so that there will be good amount of physical activities, there will be good amount of sports activities, there will be some good creative English or mathematical activities. There are scientific games. There are some brainstorming sessions which are being planned, and at the same time there are some activities which has to be done with the computers. Uh, we have arranged one computer lab over there, which is having good amount of computers with the quality computers, and we are making sure that if the some of the projects need some of the project needs support of the computers or designing of some animation, design of some presentation, then those laboratories are available for work. At the same time, we are trying to design, we are making sure that there are plenty of workshops which are available for the students to practice on. And for that, we are designing some workshops which are like house modeling for the kids who are of the age of 8 to 12. At the same time, some of the projects in which either way the space shuttle kind of design should be there, or the aero modeling. These are the two major programs that we are planning to work on. At the same time, we are also working on some of the projects in which the conversation and the presentation skills has to be checked on. That's why we call it as a creative English and communication skills. And there is also very interesting workshop which is coming on day 3rd of our session about the handwriting. So there are various specific importance of the handwriting in the current part, and the creativity is also been enlisted, not only with the help of pens and all this thing, but a very simple handwriting can give rise to amazing kind of creativity, and that kind of understanding the behavioral patterns with the handwriting also is one of the session. So in fact, we are trying to get till the kids level how they can be able to get benefited because of this handwriting club. That's really interesting part that we are really working on. What is the basic idea for this entire camp is that students should be able to learn to develop themselves some common good practices, good habits of working in a team and getting organized themselves. So maybe on the first 2 days they will be able to they will just try to get in a team, and but from our experience goes that from the day 3 onwards they really come together, and the peer pressure works well with them. And peer pressure here is not the taking a pressure about the others how they are working, but it's a peer pressure for the team, entire team, that how the team is being able to perform together. Uh, and that's the basic idea about the camp, that coming together, working in a team, and making sure that they will develop together. So this was about the day 2 and day 3, that will start working together. Now by the end of day 2, the teams are formed, and now they are being given some opportunity to think about the projects. Now what kind of projects they will be working on. I will give you a couple of examples on which in the past in Finland or in US or in Malaysia, when we started these camps, there are a couple of basic ideas on which we started working on. So first of all, the kids who were of the age of 8 to 12, they started thinking about common characters of the animation characters, and then they started developing an animation film. And within the span, because here the camps are happening for a bit longer days, for almost for 10 to 15 days, they develop entire animation film within 15 days. But here we are defining the camp in 2 parts. First is a base camp and then advanced camp. We are not expecting that at the end of 5th day that they will come up with a really amazing thing and final finished product. No, it is not possible. We should be able to very lenient and practical about that part. So and also we are also honest in this part that we are trying. We are not making. We don't want the final outcome to be creating a final product within 5 days. This is not the expectation, but they should understand the process. They should be able to go through that process, and they should get the happiness of the creativity, and they should get that confidence that if they can be able to do in this camp, then they definitely after going back from the camp to the home, they will be able to design it on themselves. They will get that practice of thinking. At the same time, they can practice of creating something and how those ideas can be flowed into. That's the basic idea. So on day 3, they will be able to come up with group sessions in which there will be innovation coaches which are being given. So we have really experts, these innovation coaches. They will be there for each group. So each group of 5 will get one innovation coach who is quite expert in the field. There are innovation coaches coming from various industries background. There are entrepreneurs. There are well thinkers. There are from media persons who are innovation coaches, and we have given them the training about how to handle the students and what is the real innovation idea here takes in. So these innovation coaches will be there from the day 1 of the camp, but towards the end of day 2 onwards, when the team is formed, every group will get one dedicated innovation coaches. From the parents' perspective, these innovation coaches are, you can consider them as their local guardians for the camp. So if you have any questions, or if you need any, how is your child doing, whether he or she sleeps well, or he's happy, or are there any problems, you can call to these innovation coaches. We are going to publish the numbers of the mobile numbers of these innovation coaches, and we are also going to give you the time in which you can call to these innovation coaches. There will be time for the evening in which you can call and ask for these coaches. These coaches also help the students to form their teams. They will also try to find if there are some problems within the teams, problems, or if there is something brainstorming is required, and at the same time they will guide them towards the entire 5 days of process, how to come up with a final outcome of the project. That's the basic idea. And the kids will not be only working on the projects, but they will be going through various workshops. They will be learning through them part and then applying into their groups. They will apply those ideas into their projects. So one of the idea which came across was recently, which is about the environmental issue, that the untimely rain is a current problem of Maharashtra as well as in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana area, that the crops are getting destroyed because of untimely rain. So that's a problem statement. How to save the crops from untimely rain? That's the problem statement, and in which actually one of the group can be able to design some solutions which are required for designing the protection shields for the plants as well as for the crops, for the fruits, including grapes or including the bananas. Those are the very critical in the month of January, February, March. And actually, so if the rain comes in this part, then the entire crop gets destroyed. How to solve that problem and what could be the solution? This could be one problem statement. Second problem statement can be about designing the mobile application games for the kids itself. So kids come up with the games, but games are only one part of the entire mobile. But there are very simple mobile applications. I guess we discussed about a couple of applications with the young entrepreneurs have designed in their lifetime, and they have really implemented them as a real companies practically. Here the option is that we are not expecting that they will design their entire application, but they will start the thinking process about what could be the useful and out-of-box thinking for them. For creating a lateral thinking, we are designing some of the activities for day 1 and day 2, through which they can be able to understand that what is the potential of lateral thinking, what is the potential of divergent thinking, in which they are being able to go through. Since right now this session, this Google Hangout is mainly for the parents, that's why I'm explaining this in bit detail of what could be the basic idea behind this camp. But with the students, it will be more of a fun kind of thing. We are not going to go into details of what is lateral thinking and all these things, but instead we are giving them activities so that their brain cells are getting activated in such a way that they will start thinking in a out of box range. This is the various thought process which are there. Now, by the end of day 3, the outcome should be that the group should have decided the one common theme for their project, and they will be able to come up with that creative ideas. They will have brainstorming sessions, and they might have started with their phase 1 of the development. Now day 4 is a very critical day, so on which actually we are going to equip them till the day 3 with the various ideas, how they are going to develop, what are the various options available for them, and then on day 4 they will really work with the activities, and they will form the groups, they will work on their projects. Innovation coaches will be them for 24 hours, and they can be able to ask questions. Please note that the innovation coaches are not the answer providers, but they are the facilitators, and they themselves are very good experts in those fields, but they know how to give the answers, but practically they will not give. The idea is because the students here, the more important that the thinking process of the students should be stimulated, and that's why we are giving the opportunity for the students to work on these ideas. So by the end of day 4, the students will be able to design some basic prototype of their idea, and day 5 is again concentrating on the concentration with the designing of the project, and they will be able to come up with the final product. This is the basic schedule of the camp. At the same time, there are some physical activities. They will be able to have the good amount of trekking, outdoor activities, aero modeling. Also, they are going to design. They will be also having some physical good activities like a horse riding. They will be having basketball. They will be having volleyball. There are because it's a military school, a lot of physical activities are also planned. So morning 1 hour 15 minutes, and evening again 1 hour that is dedicated for the physical activities. At the same time, there are some sessions which are being planned for meditation and also for yoga. So because that is the most important part of enhancing the creativity and also giving the innovation mind good relaxation during the part. During this entire part, the morning, all the team members from the organizing committee will be there, since for entire 5 days they will be residing over there, and we can see that our team is really working well on that plan, that how to design it, how to make sure that everything small things are in place. Uh, uh, the plan for the breakfast, lunch, and everything is a vegetarian. It will be suitable for the kids. It will be fun for them. At the same time, those who need like the options for the milk, tea or coffee, everything is available there, and you don't need to worry about anything about the food part or digestion part. All these things. There will be resident doctor over there who will be there, and also there is a on-call specialist also will be available who will be able to help them. Since it's a military school campus, everything, all the facilities are nearby that area are available. As far as the food hygiene is concerned, it is quite good quality food will be provided. There will be morning, in the morning once they get up, they will get a quick snacks which is healthy for their appetization, and for the means that's the process that we follow, that once they get up in the morning they will get a small snacks, and then after that they will drink only water for some time, and they will go for the play. After play, they will get their breakfast, quite a good heavy breakfast. They will be able to go through, and then there will be some relaxation will be there, and then they will start their workshops, starting from morning 9:30 onwards till 12:30. In between at 11 o'clock they will get a break, and in which they maybe, because it's a quite will be a quite hot dry day, so there will be we are encouraging the students to drink water every now and then. At the same time, we'll be providing them small sharbat or some drinks which are not the like carbon drinks, non-carbon drinks, very simple drinks like small sarbat and all these things, so that they can be able to enjoy the coldness of that, but not getting too much of sugar. That is what is expected from the drinks. So that's about the morning part. Then after at around 1 o'clock they will go for the lunch. After lunch time in the afternoon, they will have a second set of workshops and their own planned projects on which they will be able to work on. By the 5 o'clock they will have the physical activities. Once the physical activities are been done, they will come together and they will design the projects. Now here is a real crux. When the camp in India is right now will be going on, similarly there is a camp will be in Finland here will be also starting. So I will just stop sharing this for some time, and then I will come back to video here. So so whenever there is a camp going in India, in Pune or in Nasik, the parallel plan is the parallel camp is also going here in Finland at the same time. And so what we want is that the students, what we are expecting, that if everything goes well, if the internet connectivity and everything goes well, we are expecting the calls initiated between the students from Finland and students from India. They will be able to share their on which ideas they are working on. The reason behind doing this is threefold. Number one, first of all, instead of we, like people who have grown up, we are giving ideas, it is better to share the ideas from somewhere from the totally different world. The culture, history, upbringing from Finland as well as in India is different. So because of this various diversity, there is a possibility that new ideas are being given from each other, and there is a possibility to a flow of ideas. So that's why we are starting this communication between kids from these are also very creative and innovative kids. They have already gone through one session of the camp, and they will be coming for the second year again this April, and also they will be coming for the evening session mainly. So on the day 3 and day 4, they will collaborate with the students to come up with the new thought processes. The second thing is that some of the ideas which are useful in India, they are also useful in Finland as well, or globally as well. For example, the problems with the air pollution. If someone comes with a new innovative ideas of the innovation within the air pollution, that can be also worked in Finland, or there can be solution here in Finland or there in India which can be used cross country wise. So they can be able to use the solutions from each other, and that can be itself can be good innovation. That's the third point of basic this idea why we want to collaborate. And last, most important point, here we don't want that we are the only one always in the middle who will be collaborating all these things, but in larger part we want the students to develop their own networking with a larger global community, because we really believe that in future there will be the innovations will not be coming only from one part of the world, but they will be coming from the entire various sectors, and for that the collaboration is a key. We can't work alone, and we can't work only within our own countrymen, but we should be able to give our ideas to others, at the same time take the solutions from them and try to work them in local part. Uh, I will give you maybe 7 to 8 different examples in which the solutions which were being used in Finland, they are being implemented in India or in UK or in US, and at the same time the solutions which are being done in India, they are being implemented in Finland. I will give you a very simple part. One of the simple part of Bollywood dance, one of the very simple part that it is originated from India, Bollywood, Mumbai. But nowadays in Finland, Bollywood dance is a good stress reliever. That's like there are many innovations happening within the Bollywood dance. You will find the more number of Bollywood dance clubs happening in entire Europe than in India. Second important part is that not only in the field of arts but also in the field of science, there are many cross cultural issues which are being handled. Example, one of the important part, the mobile applications. There are a good amount of mobile applications in which the Uber cabs or the Ola cabs, those are the taxi cabs applications which are first designed in Finland, but now they are being used and really reinvented, and they are being uh, applied as companies like Ola cabs and all these things, and which are the local Indian companies coming up with the new innovations over there. Third important part is that how we can be able to leverage the importance of these innovations, and that's why this international network is important, so that if something is coming up, then that can be able to give a solution at a larger level. That's the beauty in which our camp will be there, and that's why for this camp we are collaborating with various companies. So we are really proud, and that the companies from even India have helped us to come up with the solution. So companies like BMC Software, company like HSS India, at the same time we are expecting the confirmation from the also probably Wipro, Infosys within next few days, and these are the companies who are coming up to help to materialize these ideas into real products or services or the patents or licenses. Uh, uh, why this support from all these companies is required? Because we can come up with the various ideas. Not only ideas are not important, because unless and until those ideas are converted into products, we can't get the real benefit of those ideas. So unless and until we get those ideas, the students will not get confidence, and we ourselves will be also more confident that whatever we have thought in the camp is really getting worked on. And our experience goes really in this way, that it really works. It gives a lot of amount of confidence for the students, and that confidence, no, not only marks can give, but this kind of creation really gives the confidence, and they will own that product. But bear it in mind that within 5 days it will not be possible. But after 5 days, there will be some meetings which will be able to go on. CC office will be open for collaboration with the Finnish students as well as others as well. And then we will be able to design a couple of 2 or 3 meetings after that as well, to make sure that we are coming up with a good concrete part. Also, after the plan, there is an advanced camp which will be planned on 13th May to 17th May. Okay, again 5 days. The base camp and advanced camp, there is a bit of difference actually. In base camp there will be more of the workshops and planning and designing the ideas, but in advanced camp that's a real concrete work on which we are going to work on a single idea, and that's we will be able to go into details of the advanced camp later on. First we'll go through the base camp ideas first. So this is the basic idea on which this camp has been designed. The various thought processes are also in place, and we are trying to make sure that all these efforts come together to form. So for this camp, many parents, many team members have helped us. As of now, we are getting good response for Pune. The Nashik camp is also getting good response. So I request most of the parents to confirm their seats. The reason is that there are some like the 10th exams are still going on till 25th, so we may extend the deadline for the early bird discount for another 4 to 5 days. But the basic idea is that, okay, since we have very limited number of seats, because to maintain the quality we can't go beyond certain number of seats, uh, and for that we need to maintain the deadline for our early bird discount as well as the final registration. The registration for the 22nd April camp will be closing by the 17th of April. There will be no new registration will be done after 17th of April. The reason is that we need to finalize the total amount and design the final schedule. So please try to make it before that. There are various ideas about the plan, and now I will stop for some time and I will take the questions first if there are any questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put in either way in this event page, or you can put the questions in WhatsApp, or you can let's try to uh, ask any questions. By the way, this broadcast will be also available on our website. This is a recorded broadcast, and you can be able to see it again back. Once again, it is being recorded on the YouTube. Are there any questions? Hello, all right, Mr. Dixit, are you there already? I can see that you are already here, Mr. Vijay. Well, okay, there is a one question which I got from your chat that I received. The question is about the safety and security of the girls. So all our coordinators, they are quite trained in handling this kind of camps. That's number one. Second thing that uh, uh, that school security already in place. And third important part is that the accommodation of the girls and boys will be at separate place. During the afternoon workshops, they might be working together. Even in the projects, they can be working together, because we don't want to restrict themselves just for that. But also for this, every group there will be innovation coach, and this innovation coach is something like a parent or guardian for them. And actually, you will get a direct introduction with them before the camp, and also during the camp you can ask them questions on the phone. I guess one of the part which I missed here, actually, on day 5, after 2:30 p.m., like after the lunch time is over, the camp is open for all the parents. We are inviting all the parents of the students who are coming over there to participate in the camp. And 2:30, everybody, all the parents will join in, and they will be with us till 6 o'clock in the evening. Why is this part? Because we want to experience the parents that whatever they have done in last 4 or 5 days, they will be able to demonstrate it in front of you. There is also another idea, is that we are also coming up with a common idea of creative cooking. So you will be able to test something special from your kid, as well as from your, not only from your kid, but from your entire group of your team of your all the kids. So this is the second important part. The third part is about the once we have all parents coming up, there will be session for parents on the creative enhancements of the of the kit. There will be 1 hour session for that, and also you will be able to see the glimpse of what they have done in last 5 days. Uh, for each group, we are planning to have one small session in which they will be able to present what they have done for last 5 days. So kids will be able to present that, and at the same time, you can be able to talk with our innovation coaches if you have any feedback, ideas about the entire plan, and just give those feedbacks. Uh, okay, so there is a one more question is about the pickup point. First, I will go through that. All the kids who we have arranged the pickup points starting from Swargate, coming to main Turk Road or the city area, and from there to Deccan, from Deccan till Kothrud, Karve Road, Nullstop, Karve Putana, from there towards the Poud Road, and to the Kothrud area, and then toward Chandani Chowk, and we have the final pickup point near Chandani Chowk, and from where is the so all the kids will get the pickup during these points. So you don't need to worry about dropping the kids directly till Mulshi. We encourage you to go first, like the pickup points which are with there. On day one, we don't want all the parents to come there. The reason is very simple, is that we want the first make the kids comfortable with the atmosphere and let them enjoy first. Actually, they will be safe enough, and there will be a lot of things which will be carrying, and don't worry about that. Whatever will be their own things will be there with them, and they don't need to carry very heavy stuff with them. The question will Another question is that what should they carry with them? On website we have all the list which is with them. Everyone will get the entire bedding there with in the campus of that part, all the beds, good amount of coaches, at the same time blankets are being provided from camp. So in fact we have arranged everything which will be amazing, good quality facilities are already in place. But if your kid wants some special pullover kind of thing on, for sleeping, just you can give it that. But don't worry, the bedding, everything, the bunk beds, everything has been provided there. Even pillows are provided there. So all kind of good quality accommodation facilities are being provided through the camp. Don't give anything for eating for themselves. You can give small snacks if you want, if you are, let's say, very much connected for that part. If there are some eating habits or something, allergies are there, kindly provide that information while filling up the form. It is very important that we should know, innovation coaches and the coordinators of the camp should know about it. Toiletries should be given from your side, but at the same time, we are making sure that there are enough facilities are also in place over there. The clothes, mainly for the track pants for trekking and sports, good amount of sports shoes. Like for example, because we will be playing a lot over there at the same time, because physical activities are very much required for this camp, and actually that is a real game. By the way, this is not a competition practically, that we are not creating a competition in this camp, but we want the students should be healthy and physically fit, and for that there will be activities. There is one more question that is there any homework that we need to do in this before the camp? The answer is no. The reason is that the homework which they have already done about their thinking, so they have their brains, they are really thinking a lot. Here they want to just unleash that thinking, and we have a process. CC have created a process through which that we make them think, at the same time we make them express their thinking. So don't worry that there is no homework after that. By the way, there will be homework after completing the camp, and we will be really, I'm really confident that if everything goes well, we don't need to ask them to do homework after coming back. In short, whatever the homework will be coming from the camp, they will do with their own zeal and energy. So there will be some ideas they will be working even after the camp is over. They will be still maintaining the teams. Our experience goes that students maintain the teams. They will work together for maybe another 1 week or so, and that's their homework after coming back from the camp. Uh, how can the participate as an innovation facilitator? Okay, excellent. Good question. As of now, we have planned the training camps for the innovation coaches or the facilitators. We have already 5 innovation facilitators with whom we have good experience, and we have given good amount of training. So for this camps, we have already completed the number of coaches. But for the future camps, we are organizing the meetings for the innovation coaches. At the same time, we are collaborating with various companies within Pune, including HSS India, including the BMC corporations, BMC software, mainly also with the probably with with other innovative companies. They are providing their innovation ideas on which we are going to conduct some sessions and trainings. So that's the idea in which we are going to go through. But if you would like to participate, or if you want to provide some ideas on which we can be able to work on, please visit our website. There is a link that submit your idea. You can just go here and submit your idea, and this is an opportunity in which you can be able to participate. Here we are inviting the ideas not only from Pune but from across the world, and in fact we are happy that for students for India we are getting ideas from Finland, that we want students to work on these ideas, kind of thing. So in fact we have got 3 to 4 ideas from Finland as well as from UK as well, that they want for this camp students to work on these areas. So we'll come back with that. So please visit this. So I will just copy this here. So that everybody will be able to so submit your innovative ideas, which is here. So you can just click on the link and submit the ideas. At the same time, there is a Google form which is there. So please submit that idea. And also those who are submitting those ideas, they will get an opportunity to through either a conference call or in person to participate in the camp and to explain that idea, what idea they want to implement over there, they want on which the student should be able to design that idea. Okay, I guess Mr. Dixit is already here, so I guess, can you hear me now? Mr. Vijay? But I cannot hear you. I guess there is some problem. Anyway, no problem. So this is about the question about how can one participate as an innovation facilitator. If you would like to do, just send us email. We will be happy to take you in the meetings or future meetings, and you will be more than welcome to be part of next workshops as well as a part of next camp. Next question: the KYCI will be conducted for you. New MMB member will be getting reports. Yes. Okay. By the way, actually, I guess we are also. I tried to explain that day 1 and day 2 we are conducting the Know Your Creativity Index for all the students who will be participating in the camp. Those who have already gone through the KYCI test, they will not get repeated, but they will be given another activity to understand there are more critical details within that part. Those who haven't done that, they will be given KYCI test, Know Your Creativity Index test, and at the end of day 5, the parents will get a report for those parts. They will get feedback. They will feedback first, and within 5 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, they will get a written report, the same that others got it actually. So yes, KYCI will be conducted, and in fact, actually, the basic idea that I said that the teams will not be formed on day 1, but they will be formed at the end of day 2. To form the teams, we are conducting this KYCI test. There are various activities through which we can be able to understand real potential of your kid, which is as a part of team, whether it's a thinker, critical thinker, lateral thinker, or whether it's a leader, he's a follower, good amount of problem solver, good amount of innovation ideas, out of box thinking. These are the various traits, or maybe someone can be good consensus builder. All these various traits can be there, and based on that we are forming the teams. So you will be getting at the end of day 5 a quick feedback from the innovation coaches as well as our experts. But you within 4 to 6 weeks you will get a detailed written report of your kid about KYCI output, which is there. Okay, there was one cupboard in 2 kits is available. Okay, okay. By the way, so by the way, for keeping the safety things, there will be cupboard also, because that area we are giving a good quality accommodation. Along with the beds, there will be also one cupboard which is available between 2 kits, and they can be able to use that cupboard to hang their shirts and all these things, or keep some part. But please don't give too much of valuable things with them, because the idea here is that they will be given everything. Please don't give money with them. It is not required to give too much of money with them. We are not expecting them to buy anything there. We are not even expecting them to trade anything over there. Everything will be provided there. Once you fill the fees, eating and everything is there. In fact, they are not allowed to leave the campus at all. Whenever under any circumstances, even parents, only if parents come there physically, then only they will be allowed to go out. But the parents are not even allowed for first 4 days, because we want them to go through some process. And if the parents keep on going, then the process get stopped practically, and then the attention of the kid again comes back to whether parent is coming or not, and if other parents are coming, then why not my parent, and all these things. So it is good that there is a total half day is being reserved for you on the last day to interact with other kids, your kid, to learn about what your kid learned. So that has been given. Don't give too much of valuables with them. Okay, now the question is that shall I give my mobile with the kid? Nowadays, actually, the mobile is a necessity. In fact, it's a need. So this question is pretty up to you. The reason is that please bear in mind that your kid will be with the residential camp with the others. So there is a possibility that there can be, like for example, he loses mobile, or he drops mobile, while playing. So all these things, to avoid it, is we recommend that you should not give mobile. If you want to contact the kid, just call to the innovation coaches, and they will be happy to connect you to the kid. There will be definite time which will be given to you to call them, because during the workshops we are not disturbing them, or if then they are working together in a project, we will not disturb the kids, not even the innovation coaches. But in the evening, during dinner time, as well as during sports time, there is a possibility that you can talk with your kid and you can ask them some questions if you have. By the way, there is Now important part is here actually. For the base camp as well as for the advanced camp, there will be a lot of innovative ideas which will be coming out of the camp. We as a CC and we really look forward that these are the ideas are kept with the students. They are their ideas. At the same time, the ideas should be not only just keep them to themselves, but they should be able to unleash the real potential by making into the real products. So that's why our innovation coaches, the kids, their team, and at the same time CC, they will be able to come together and to form that ideas into either patents, licenses, products, or in services in future. There is a process for all this thing. It is not going to happen very fast, but to make sure that everyone will get the acknowledgement of their efforts, all the kids will be a part of that process. And to make sure that the knowledge which has been gathered over here, the knowledge is everyone that share, but the ideas are very much special to the kids. And in fact, once they form into product, then they can tell it to the world. What we called is as an intellectual property of the kids. So to make sure that intellectual property resides within the team and within the CC's entire camp, we are asking everyone to maintain the confidentiality of their idea. Definitely they can share with their parents, and parents, they can take the decision on themselves to whether to share it with others or not. But at least if they can get a really good, amazing idea, then it will be good idea to keep it till it is been filed as a patent or given as a license practically. The third important part out of this is that please don't give cameras with the kids. We are taking up this common photos. There are some security issues also which are important as a part of military campus which is over there. So because of that, don't give camera with them. Instead of that, you will be able to get the, if you need photos, there will be hard copies will be given with a small fees for you towards the end of the camp for 5 days. So so that's the important part. Also for this confidentiality part, also we are asking you to some, we'll have some common forms to be filled up, because it is really important that innovations should be converted into reality, and one of the part of the innovation is to keep it real confidential till it converts to the product or services. Again, I want to reiterate here that even if you think that everything looks very rosy, but within 5 days it's very difficult that your kid will come with a very innovative idea. But when it works in a team, there is a good amount of possibility that those kind of things are possible. Even if not in 5 days, then in the future there will be this process will be there. By the way, okay, there is another question. One second, there was one more question which has been given. KYC will be there. Okay. So now, what should be done? So there is a question: what should be done for the registration? So for registration, it is important to submit the fees and to fill up the form which is on the website. Also, the form is available as a hard copy in our office. You can contact at 98904-36368. At the same time, you can call even Mrs. Minal Dikshit. She is having all the information. Her mobile number is also on the website, as well as you. I will try to give that number also to you if you have any question. Just hold on for a second. Okay, it's a 9890824918. That's okay. I will repeat it again. 9890824918 and another 9890436368. It's for Mrs. Dhanika Savarkar. Okay. Is there anything else which is there? Any other question? Okay, yes. If at all you are not confirmed, then registration should be done before 30th of March to avail the early bird discount, as well as for the group discount also. It can be continued, but it is good that everybody come together. Earlier, we know that we can be able to design many activities which suitable for that group. So this is the basic idea. I guess we have designed this call for 1 hour. So I guess we have already consumed that part. If there are still more questions, we can be able to come back. Okay, there is a question that Hiram, will you be in India during the camp? Okay, as I said that the camp will be also consisting here in Finland as well as in India. So I will be participating in the camp from the Finland here. So I will be there through online or for 24 hours in the camp through here, and my responsibility lies with connecting here the Finnish kids with the Indian kids. So that's my current plan. But I can also join the same thing from Pune and join it from there will be team here. But as of now, this is the plan. And actually, we have good amount of people who are working over there. We are really innovative people who will be part of camp. So this is the current plan here. Anything else? Any other question? Okay, do the kids need to do any kind of homework? Okay, hi. Okay, I guess this is a good amount of part. So I really appreciate your time. There was good amount of viewers over there, and I really appreciate your time. And if there are any more questions, I will be able to help you. But if not, then we can close this call. Thank you for your presence, and let's continue. You can be able to see the website www.ccefinland.org/CI, like Creative Ideator, CI. www.ccefinland.org/CI. Okay, so I guess this is the end of the Google Hangout. We'll come back and you can see the recorded session on our website. Thank you.